comfortable, get seated, you guys, because I will do a love message for those of you in situationships, for those of you that are single, ready to mingle, and for those of you that are in a soulmate relationship, whatever, what have you. Okay, you guys, as you're entering the live stream, don't forget to smash the you know what. I'm excited to go over today's message with you guys. And yeah, you guys could be seeing that there's slight delays in certain things that you're doing. And that is because of what I'm going to go over in today's download. Everything about your life is about to change. Something that you're going to do is going to open your eyes. Something that you're going to do on a whim. Something that you wouldn't normally do. So I feel like this message is specifically geared towards those that were covered in a certain way by their family or restricted in a certain way by their family. They were never really allowed to do certain things. So now as an adult in life, you really like things maneuvering a certain way. Always dealing with the same people, not jumping from situation to situationship, or not ship, but do you know what I mean? Like you don't like just jumping around. You might be at a part in your life where you're looking at things like, I don't want to just jump around. I want to stay where I am familiar. You feel me? And what you're going to start doing is, say you have like an emergency or something that you need to get done, you're going to start putting yourself first, and it's going to take you on an adventure. So whoever this message is for, you will find this when you need it. Okay, so when you find this, adventure is here. You are not of this. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are not of this world. You are jumping timelines overnight. Whoever I'm speaking to, there's something big about real estate. You feeling like you're always juggling things around, but certain things that you've always been scared of or terrified of, you're starting to see that going towards those things is going to bring you exactly what you've been looking for. Example, if you don't like big cities, even though you could have been born and raised in a big city, and you're like, take me to the suburbs where things move slow. I want everything to move slow so I can look at it and know where I'm going and what I'm doing, because I don't like no mess. Okay. And you're finding out that you're going to actually own several homes or something to do with real estate, or maybe you're going to rent out homes or rent out vacation homes. Maybe you're buying an apartment building, or maybe this is going to be a part of your 2-year plan that you don't even know about yet. I keep getting a lot about 2 years, but you're starting this timeline overnight. So maybe in 2 years, where you're going to be is at your legacy point, but overnight, everything is changing for you. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. And yeah, you guys are destined to be going from city to city. You are supposed to be traveling. You are supposed to be on adventures all the time. And you're like, who, me? I like to Netflix and chill in my home. I like seeing the same old people. Maybe you got the same barber shop you go to. You've been going there forever. Maybe you have the same just the same grocery store and the same, like, you like you like to go places where it's familiar. You don't like change, and usually change for you means an upheaval or a tower. You might be used to things being disrupted in a certain way when you have to go through change. Okay? So when you guys are going through change, you are growing, new experiences. So that's why I think I've been getting travel plans for you guys a lot. You guys have, it's part of your destiny to travel from place to place. It's part of your destiny to be able to work all around the world, be seen all around the world, and be heard all around the world. So I'm going to bless this message because I feel like there's some type of bullshit that's going to try to disrupt it. I felt it an hour before the live stream. Anything out of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Holy Spirit, please enhance my gifts at this time. And anyone trying to spy into my life illegally, may their spiritual eyes be blind in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, and may their spiritual ears be deaf in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay. You guys are going through fake friends right now. You're getting a lot of messages about fake friends. You have an angel or an ancestor that is like over your shoulder and tells you when there is BS around or when you're about to outgrow a situation. Maybe you had no clue that maybe it's a grandmother, maybe it's an aunt, an uncle. I feel like it's an ancestor that helps you with the BS meter. And you guys are really listening to your psychic abilities more than ever, but you're also listening to your spiritual guidance. There is divine forces that are showing you the way to go. For instance, let's say you go to the same barbershop over and over and over and over again, but this barber that you've been going to has less and less time for you, or their schedule changes, and you are starting to see like, well, if you're, for instance, an entrepreneur running a business, but you like getting your hair cut at a certain barbershop, but they're never available, you're going to go outside your comfort zone and find a new barber. Or find a barber for when your barber isn't available. That is not something you would normally do. So just like an example. And then you going to this new person, you venturing outside of that is going to show you a whole new world. You are jumping timelines because your angels, your ancestors are trying to prompt you towards adventure, towards change, towards this timeline jump. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So somebody here might be terrified of traveling, terrified of change, terrified of adventure, is a homebody. And you are getting another piece of the puzzle, which has to do with real estate, moving around city to city. You might like short travel, like going from place to place or town to town, but you might not like venturing outside of that. What you're going to be learning is to venture outside of that. And it's going to bring new experiences. It's going to unlock things in your brain that's going to like get that serotonin, that dopamine, all of those juices flowing. And it's exciting. You're letting go of a certain routine. It doesn't mean you have to let go of all of these people that you are familiar with, but you are changing your routine. And you changing your routine and going far outside the box, but listening to your intuition at the same time. So let's say you're going to see a different barber, but there's two barbers you know that you could go to, but you're like, oh, I got a bad feeling about this one, but I have a really good feeling about this one, but I'm more familiar with that one, but I don't know this one at all. But the one that you don't know is the one that you somehow feel intuitively guided to go to. And then you go to the person you're not familiar with at all, hoping that you don't get put in a box somewhere or shipped off. And you're like, oh my gosh, not only was I safe, it was an incredible experience, and I'm really glad that I did that. That first step, that baby step, is showing you there's a whole new world. There's a whole new timeline. You are not of this world. So though whoever you guys were raised around, okay, whoever you guys were raised around, they restricted you a lot. You can't go here. You can't go there. You have to be home by this time. Da, 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 da. But like more restricted than other, maybe your friends dealt with. And because of that, you guys do that to yourself, not even realizing it. You're like, dang, I do be doing that. I do be restricting myself, not even meaning to, just trying to be safe, secure, and stable. And these baby steps are showing you maybe the people that raised you or your parental units saw that you were not of this world. So they really wanted to put you in this bubble. Okay? When you were born, the sun, like, you blinded people when you were born. Your parents knew you were not regular. And they didn't know what to do. Okay? They were like, this baby's special. People are going to know right out of the gate. Maybe we should never let them date. Maybe we should never let them outside. Maybe we should put a paper bag over them because everyone's going to know that they're special. They're going to get messed with. And so they could have been really overprotective. It could have been for good reasons or it could have been for bad reasons. But either way, you guys are going to be showing yourself self-love. And anybody that wants smoke with you, because you guys have a lot of people that pocket watch you. You guys have a lot of people that want to know the inner workings of your life. They want to spy, pry, and unlock certain things, not realizing that you're the vault and it ain't never going to happen. It is never going to happen. Your boundaries are your boundaries for a reason. Your intuition is amplified at this time because you guys are going through an expansion. You're going through an elevation. And as that's unfolding, people are really trying you right now. Okay? People are really trying you right now. They're like, I want to know the who, the what, the when, the why. And the only people you would even think about telling is the people that aren't even asking. There's an intrusive spirit, or there are intrusive spirits, monitoring spirits that you guys are dealing with. And that is why you have an ancestor over your shoulder giving you the green light, saying yes, no, stop, go, on where you should be traveling to. You have specific angels and ancestors that guide you for travel alone. Then you have other angels and ancestors that help guide you for fake friends, fake jobs, drama, social media. And now you are trusting your intuition. You are trusting your discernment, knowing that you read it correctly the first time. But there are a lot of people salty in your place of employment. And it's about to be a real prickly situation. And what you are going to be realizing is I don't have to juggle. I can do whatever I want. Affirm it below. I do whatever I want. Okay? I do whatever I want. I go wherever I please. I do whatever I want. Something big is being illuminated for you. A, that you're not a part of this world. And B, that you are jumping this timeline. And the next 2 years of your life is about to be a wild ride. This will find you when it is supposed to. And those that are around you for the clout, those that are not genuine, those that talk about you behind your back, or they gaslight the ever-living you-know-what out of you, they are being put in the hot seat. They are being put in the hot seat. So something is something that's been hidden is coming to light, and you are about to find new jobs, new opportunities, new options, and new friends. So affirm it below. I am attracting new jobs, new opportunities, new options. And it's exciting. These are people that will be thrilled to lend you a helping hand. I mean thrilled. And it's really going to help you spot the fakes in your life. Because you guys move through people fast. So you're not really, because you're not of this world, you're not supposed to be like all snuggled up with the same old all the time. You guys are supposed to elevate, keep it pushing. Elevate, keep it pushing. And it's not like you have to tell these people to fly a kite, but you are outgrowing people at a rapid rate. And if they are not really doing the work, if they're not really doing the work, it's going to show, and they're going to be at level 6 while you're going to level 7. So there's about to be a little bit of drama because people want to test your boundaries. They want to test your limits. They want smoke with the wrong one. And you're going to reach your goals, whether they like it or not. Okay? Whether they like it or not, you're still going to reach your goals. This is like you see the door of opportunity. This is your timeline jump. Susie, Sally, Becky, and Bobby are like, where are you going? You're not even going to say anything to them. You're like, can I help you? Oh, wait, I can't. So I'm not going to explain myself. Too many people want you to stop and explain yourself. That's the type of energy that's coming in. Wait. Before you do what you're doing, let me interrupt you and take you off track, knock you off balance, as if you would give them the time of day. There's a motorcycle. Confirmation. You guys might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable being this type of authority. It's kind of like not everyone did something bad to be removed. The people that you speak to on a daily basis. The people that you speak to on a daily basis are not always available. The people that you speak to on a daily basis are not always going where you're going. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be frustrating for you guys. Hold on. And with that being said, you are having to sit and think, is me leveling up? Is me going to see another person? Is me going to do this other collaboration, bringing on a new business partner? Is that going to make this person upset? If exploring a whole new world is going to make that person upset and they weren't available from the jump, this is what you're unlocking. You guys are uncovering new talents and new gifts that will land you new work and new opportunities. And you guys are getting better positions. There is unexpected prosperity coming in, which is going to pull you up out of bad credit, bad debt, and some type of financial hardship that you guys have been going through. Doors are opening for you. And you have the chance to change, start a new business, invest. There's a new venture coming. You are attracting a new venture. And so it's like your ancestors are trying to teach you how to ride this bike. They're like, we need new routines. We need to go see some new people. We need to travel to a different part of town. And you're like, whoa, why would we do that? Why would we do that? And then when you do it, you're like, oh my gosh, you're going to feel supercharged. And that is because you are not of this world. You are supposed to be all over the place. Things are supposed to be at a higher speed. Now, I know that a lot of us like moving at a slower pace, so we can really, get our bearings and look around. But your routines are accelerating and they're shifting. Your gifts are accelerating and they're amplifying. So even though you are being, nudged in this direction, it's for your highest good. And it's to show you your gifts, they're in tune, they're locked, loaded, and ready to go. Okay, so affirm it below. My gifts are locked, loaded, and ready to go. Okay, my gifts are locked, loaded, and ready to go. I almost forgot what it was. You guys like being the peacemaker. You're like, well, Becky Sue didn't do anything to me, so I really feel like I should just stay with them because even though I really like this experience over here, I don't want to leave Becky Sue behind because Becky Sue didn't do anything to you, but Becky Sue also isn't on the same wavelength as you anymore. So you being the peacemaker, you're really going to have to throw that out the window because you move at a rapid rate. So this is a part of you that you're shedding. is thinking like, I gotta move slow. I don't want to make anybody mad. And you're letting go of that. You're letting go. If they can't understand that you move at this pace and you're going to do what's best for you, if they can't understand that you're loving yourself just the way that you are, you're not dimming your light for no one. And that is what you need to realize it will require you to do. Okay? Imagine you had some really important business meetings, right? And let's say your barber wasn't available or your hairdresser wasn't available, and you have all of these important meetings and you're like, I need my haircut. I cannot go to these important opportunities, these important business meetings or interviews looking a whole shabby mess. And those people not being available, though they really haven't done you dirty or done anything wrong, there's no drama there really, that's still going to stop you from that opportunity if you let it. Are you going to let it? No, you are not. Because you're really thinking about it like, why would I do that? Why would I block this many days of opportunities because this person over here is not available? Why would I do that? Now, old you probably would have just like dealt with it. Like, oh, I just don't want to cheat on them. I don't want to cheat on my barber. But I guess I'm just going to go to these meetings looking a shabby mess. You have this unwavering loyalty that you have to realize that you can have multiple options. You are still loyal, but you're putting yourself up here. You know what I mean? You're putting yourself up here. And people are like, oh my gosh, like did they just leave me? And you know what? It's kind of good for you to do this to people because they're too reliant on you. They think if you are always trying to move the same old way, they think it's predictable to get the same old thing. You are going to throw a wrench in them assuming that they will get the same thing from you all the time. You are destined and meant to keep people on their toes. Nobody needs to be taking my besties for granted. Not no one. Not no one. You're going through a timeline jump in your first house. So it's like you forgot how amazing you are and how fast you're supposed to be moving. You started settling in how you express yourself. And now you're realizing, okay, I really am not of this world. And people that don't understand it, that's not my problem. That is not my problem. You're going to be giving off different first impressions because you are coming to a time in your life where you are going to be keeping everyone on their toes, including those that watch you, troll you, stalk you, and spy on you. Okay? You guys are clashing with certain people that want to boss you around. People that want to control you. You guys have controlling people around you. It's like their way or the highway. And they feel like you are this chaotic force. You're rebellious. But if you already do things your way with these people that are in authority, you're going to be that way with everyone in your life. So if we're going to bump heads, we're going to bump heads. And that's just what it is. They could be salty. They could be mad. Or they can move on with their life. You guys are letting go of certain routines and making certain responsibilities your problem. You have new relationships, business partners. You have new coworkers that are being highlighted at this time. And what you need to know is a bottom line that speaks the loudest is you make choices with extreme care. So anybody treating you like you do anything but, they can fly a kite. You feel me? Literally. You guys are destined to be an influencer. You are going to be doing a lot of public speaking or social media, videos, or interviews. Your voice and your opinions are very important. That is why you are not of this world. That is why you are as attractive as you are. Because your first impression says, look at me, I love myself, I take care of myself, I am a beam of light. That's what draws them in. And then you hook them. You are destined to do this all around the world. So I want you guys to affirm below. When we drop our affirmations, we are telling the universe what we want echoed back to us. We are retraining our subconscious. So you guys can say it as an ask-formation because our subconscious is a proving mind and we naturally question ourselves, or you can do it as an affirmation. My voice, my opinions are important. Okay? My voice and my opinions are important. Or you guys can simply drop your microphones down below because you know that you're a star messenger. But your angels are showing you who is two-faced, who talks about you behind your back. Also, what you're being shown by venturing out to meet new people, places, and things is there's some people trying to downplay the clout that they're chasing or the gold that they're digging. There are some people trying to downplay the fact that they are needy, clingy, and expect everything on their timeline. But they don't do the same for you. So you are that friend that gives that important guidance, that help, that advice, that counsel, that therapy. And it's not always reciprocated. So why are you going to sit over here in the corner and feel bad because you got to go see A, B, C, D, E, F, G? And they just might be salty about it because you didn't wait for them. Does your life revolve around them? No. So their life does not need to revolve around you, and you can know with every fiber of your being that you are loyal. You don't have to prove that to no one. You do not have to prove your unwavering loyalty to anyone. Anyone committed to misunderstanding that, that's their problem. That is their problem. You are on a path that will bring you success and prosperity. All you have to do is keep going and listen. Because you are on the right track. After a long time of feeling like you were on the slow track or the wrong track. Feeling like you wanted to give up. You guys are getting a fresh start and you are being called to bring in a new perspective. You might be replacing your old job. Some of you guys are getting to a point where you've had it up to here with a job and you've just outgrown it. Because you might be noticing too that the people that you connect with at your job, especially if it's a toxic job or a hostile work environment, they're like good, genuine people getting removed that are a beam of light like you. But you are definitely a force to be reckoned with and protected at said job. So you're kind of like, no, I deserve adventure. Affirm it below. My adventure is here. My adventure is here. Your progress is going to be highlighted, high key. You guys are always drawing in attention. You are very assertive. Your success and prosperity will be very public. And the reason being is you're going to help a lot of people with that success, people that deserve your help. Whoever I'm speaking to, you don't help people that intrude, that nag, that pull on your energy. You guys help people that are barely looking at you, that are not really asking. Because you guys listen to your intuition when you give. You listen to your intuition when you think. Because some people that are giving do not have good intentions. They have ulterior motives. I talked to you guys about this the other day. I have people that will try to send a super chat and say something stupid, a cash app and say something stupid, and it's like, you need a whole moment, and not any dollar amount will give it to you if I'm not supposed to give it to you. You feel me? You guys are putting your demands on the table, and you're getting serious about what you want. For instance, if you needed a service done, and that person is not available, but they've been the person you've been going to forever, you're putting your demands on the table. Well, my day doesn't stop for so-and-so. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm going to stand on business. I'm going to put my demands on the table. Capiche? You guys are on the minds of a lot of people. Now remember, if you guys are just entering this live stream, I'm going to do soulmates, situationships, and singles after the download. Okay? You guys are in a lot of people's heads rent free. And these people that came for you, they are finding out the hard way just what justice looks like when they mess with you, when they mess with the star. You guys also have a lot of people that want to control your narrative. They want to control what you say. They want you to pipe down. There's this pipe down energy, this dim your light. And it's what I'm being shown is there's a line that you're holding. And every time one line moves forward of ops, trying to get you to dim your light, trying to undermine you, trying to, I don't even know. And you do the spiritual knockout. Here comes another line, and another line, and another line. This is all getting you ready through this spiritual training for the levels that you're about to be reaching of success. You guys have one row of haters copying your style. Trying to act like you, talk like you, walk like you. And it's not going to work. Especially if it's not genuine, it's not going to work. Then you have a whole nother line of haters that want to control your narrative. They want to school you on being the star messenger when not realizing you're not of this world, so you might not want to try me. You are not of this world, and all of these people, row after row, have to find out the hard way where their flippin' seat is. Say it with me, bestie. Several. They need to take several seats. Then you have another row of haters. They want to intimidate you. I can tell you what to do. I can make you do this, this, that, and the third. I'm powerful. Are you? I cannot. You guys are going to be in a place in the next 2 years as you jump this timeline overnight where you are going to be driving the cars that you want to drive, living in the places you want to be, flying the way that you want to fly. So what you are working on right now is letting go of feeling bad about that. Because some of you guys feel bad, like, oh, if I'm in first class, like, I should feel bad. If I do have enough money for this Porsche, I should feel bad. If I can buy that Lamborghini, I should feel bad. No, you should not. You are not of this world. So you will give angelic assistance on another level that is not only of the 3D, but of the 5D. So you like nice things. These things make you feel good. Okay? You have a different relationship with money than others, and you're constantly working on it. Now, other people could be like, ew, you're materialistic, da-da-da-da-da. Now, you've learned how to reel it back a little bit for your own good, especially with financial hardships. You are really listening to your discernment and your intuition because it's gotten you into some hot water before. But where you are going, because of how you've been manifesting, is something that you're going to be teaching to others. Okay? So when you start to feel bad about achieving these great things, being able to buy certain things for yourself, whether they're name brand or you're buying it in bulk, whatever you're doing, keep track of how you're doing that, because there will come a point where you monetize that gift, where you teach that gift, and people will pay a lot of money for that gift to be taught to them. So you're sitting over here thinking like, oh no, I should just fly coach. And so like nobody looks at me crazy. I just don't want anybody to like notice me. People are going to notice you whether you're in first class, whether you're on a private jet, no matter what you're doing, no matter how you're traveling, you're going to be noticed, bestie. You're going to be noticed. So you need to really be aware of how you are bringing these things in, whether it's a manifestation journal, scratch paper. I don't care how you get down, bestie, but just keep track of it. because you're going to be monetizing that gift specifically. That gift alone is going to bring you a lot of money. You want to know why? Because it's a win, win, win. And with that win, 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 you are helping people get their own bag, get their own legacy, turn rotten lemons into however much money, bringing them stability, bringing them light in their life. Money is financial freedom. Affirm it below. I love money, and money loves me, and I know exactly what to do with it. You are more than learning the flow of energy or the flow of money. You are more than learning that. You are figuring out your scarcity. You are figuring out the nitty gritty of how your parents spent money, and any money that you are hoarding that is tied to resentment that you had to fight for. You are learning how to launder. You are learning how to wash that money, that energy, these cycles. You are cleansing these paradigms, and you are jumping timelines. You are not supposed to be having money issues. That's not going to last much longer. Now, I know this message is really specific, but whoever this is for, there are certain people in your life that are like false twin flame energy, and they're gold diggers. They're fake flexing. I got digging for gold twice. We're going to have a brief interruption. These people, they will marry for money, or they will put up with a lot because of money. And you guys like being taken care of. You like financial freedom, but it doesn't mean that you're just going to put up with whatever just to be comfortable. You're not that type of person, but there are some people around you right now that you're going to be getting rid of or moving away from, because if you did not have money, or if you were not generous, they would not be in your vicinity. They would not be in your friend group. They wouldn't even be talking to you. This is going to be a very hard truth that you uncover this week. That some of these people are only talking to you because money is involved, or they get something out of you on top of money being involved. It's like they don't want to talk unless money is involved, or you're helping them solve a problem, and they're hustling to get the bag at all costs. You're not like that. You have hustle, but you don't have to win at all costs. You don't put restrictions on how you bring things in. There were people using you, and this material abundance that you guys have is their main interest. You guys have people around you that are fake flexing. These are the people that are most mad at you, but you don't care because you don't like them either. Okay? You don't care because you don't like them either. You guys have people in your workplace, people in your family. They pretend to have money. They pretend to have material wealth, and they put on a front and they put on a show that everything's good for them, but they maneuver a certain way, and you read through them. You read these people to filth. Like, yeah, you're acting this way, but if you were really feeling that way, you wouldn't be doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you wouldn't be so damn greedy. They cause their own money issues. Some of them married for money, and they're freaking miserable because they're with a false twin flame. Their money is stagnant because they robbed, stole, cheated, lied. This is like somebody in the service industry stealing everybody's everything and then wondering why they don't feel abundant. They ran everybody over to get that bag, and they're greedy and stingy. You feel me? You guys are a born entertainer. You are confident. You are not of this world. Your charm and influence will always help you get ahead, and then you will blow people's minds. You will knock their socks off by being your intelligent, spiritual self. People are not equipped to handle a light like you or a being like you. They're like, oh, just be pretty. Oh, you have other things to say? Oh, you have other things to say? Thank you, Sammy. Yes, I'm not meant to be in a trailer. I feel that. Get me out of government housing. Yeah, you guys are figuring out how to maneuver certain circumstances where you launder the energy. So, people that are doing their normal money laundering, you're doing this because of how you got certain things. So, say you got a spiritual inheritance, you got an inheritance from your family, but it came because of the death of a loved one, or it came because you had to fight somebody in a divorce, or it came because you had to fight somebody for spousal support or custody or assistance. And then you're like, I don't want to spend a dime of this ever. And it brings more scarcity. Okay? Water just sitting will not be water you want to drink years from now. The energy has to move, it has to flow, especially if it's attached to negativity or resentment. So I told you guys in another message, maybe it was yesterday, I wouldn't fight my family for anything. I don't care how much money they have, had, whatever, and where they got it from. I would not want it for anything. You guys are going to start treating these people, places, and things like it's blood money. Because the way that it was got and the way that it's given to you, you're like, I don't really need this and I don't really want this and I'm not going to sit over here and hoard it either. So how could you launder it? How could you move it around to make it be something better or for it to be cleaner? And that is you investing in certain things, giving it to certain people, paying it forward, loaning, investing, whatever it is that you guys want to do, you're going to start doing this. And all while you're doing this, you are looking at your limiting beliefs that you were taught as a child. Money is hard to come by. Money is the root of all evil. No. We love money over here. We love money and money loves us, and we know exactly what to do with it. At the same time, we are looking for the win, and the win when we obtain the money. I told you guys yesterday, if I have a regular that comes in and they're really rude and they're grumpy and whatever, and they give me money and they're giving me attitude while they're giving it to me, I don't want that. I'm going to take that and pay it forward to the next person that's not treating me any type of way, and I'm going to buy part of their lunch. Money's gone. Win, win, win. Money was given. Money was moved. And now these people are happy. Like, you're going to start moving all of that around like pieces on a board. You are meant to be an entertainer. So you need to start treating yourself as one. Because some of you guys get down on yourselves as a show person or as a comedian, a dancer, any type of entertainment, a musician. Your ego is leading you to discredit your own opinion of yourself. And there is going to be a celebration that is coming up with your work. You are destined to be writing and keeping track of how you manifest certain things. Affirmations might be helping you guys. Figuring out the source of money issues and where you learn them from could be helping you. Whatever these things are, your cheat codes work. So you're going to start kicking it up a notch and seeing that your words are magic. You're going to write them down. You're going to monetize them. And this is going to be a huge source of your success. Maybe because you've been in government housing or a trailer park or wherever it is that you lived, you want to own your own trailer park or you want to own your own real estate. You want to rent out different hold on. You guys are going to start monetizing these things and seeing that I can help other people where it's a win and it's a win and it's a win. Say you want to own an apartment building, you want to own an apartment complex, you want to help others. This is why you're going to be given this legacy. This is why you're going to be able to pass this on for generations. You're going to be iconic in every sense of the word. You are becoming a household name. You will become a household name. Think of like Batman, the Joker, My Little Ponies, Sailor Moon. You will be the same. Oh, did you see Collective? Oh, that's that one. That's that one girl. She does this. Whoa. Whoa. People are going to be shook. Continue to move in silence until you have all your cheat codes down and you're ready to monetize them. Now, remember, a lot of the things that you're learning, you will put your own spin on. Your angels, your ancestors will help you explore these options and you will monetize them and make a great deal of money. You are exploring different potential paths to success. You guys are going through an activation for your purpose and you are receiving gifts. You guys need to keep an open mind because you know that there's something unfolding for you. And you guys will always be using prayer or your words or spells to increase your wealth and prosperity. You guys could be a spiritual advisor, a musician, a healer, entertainer. What else? Any creative endeavors that you guys dip into is also going to improve your cash flow. So that's like you guys going from place to place. It's going to inspire you. It recharges you. It re-energizes you because you're always used to going to what you're familiar with. If you move away from that, you're going to feel this burst of energy. And that is why you're supposed to have homes in different cities in the future. It's why you're supposed to have real estate all over the place. It's why you're supposed to be seen on social media all over the place. And then we have justice. The scales are being balanced. If you felt like you just came out of a stuck, stagnant, dusty winter or dust storm, justice is here. Not just for you, but for your enemies as well. Okay. Let's see. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. Okay, if you guys are on Patreon, you guys have what is the next chapter? Are you serious? What is the next chapter of your life? You guys voted for. So that's up next for today or tomorrow. And let's do singles first. Okay, we're going to do singles. We have the Chariot. My singles, you guys are about to be very successful dating. You're going to be beating them off with a stick. I'm hearing man-eater. You're going to make them work hard. You're not dimming your light for nobody. Okay, you're ready to get back in the saddle again. You're ready to move forward. You're done being in hermit mode. You guys could be celibate. You guys could have had a rough go at it for whoever you dated last. And I'm seeing that people are going to be willing to commit to you, especially if this is your message. If you are single and this is your message, then you're going to see people willing to commit because of how much you guys have been elevating. Yeah. People are going to be worshiping the ground that you walk on. There's just something different about you right now. You're just realizing, like, I'm not of this world. I am not of this world. Okay? Also, whoever you guys meet or about to meet, they're going to be very generous with you. If you guys are about to start dating somebody, you're about to meet someone. They're going to want to marry you. They're going to want to keep you. They're going to want to make you theirs. They're going to try to bring you out of your shell. They want to travel with you. They want to travel with you. They want to show you off. They want to give you things and not on a string. Okay? Hold on, guys. Thank you, you know. Okay, what else is coming in for my singles? People are really curious about you right now because they can tell that you're, like, you've got things going on that you're planning. So my singles, you are making different moves. You are planning to, I don't know, you're like, I don't really care about dating anyone. That's when love comes in. I tell you guys all the time. The universe knows when your energy is detached from love. God knows when your energy is detached from love. And that's when it comes knocking. Especially when you're healing. Yeah, I told you guys, you're going to be fighting them off with a stick. You guys have a lot of people that are going to want to take you on a date, especially if you guys are doing online dating. Okay, if you guys are doing online dating, you have a lot of DMs, you have a lot of people in your inbox, you have a lot of people messaging you, and you're over here like, where is there anybody to date? And they're like, hello, there's me, and you're like, is there anybody else? It is there. They're literally like, I'm right here. You're like, I don't see anybody. That's because somebody really special is coming in. Okay, and that person, somebody said, I want to date money. Hi, Star. You're saying you would rather date money? Or you want to date somebody with money? This person has money. Now, I don't know if it's their money or their parents' money, but they have money. The person that wants to marry you, the person that you're about to meet, and they're very successful. They know that you're shy or that you like your small circle. They could party a lot. You could not party. They're a little bit more outgoing. You definitely make them nervous. But they're going to want to pay for everything. They're going to want to put the gas in your car. They're going to want to pay for your nails, your hair, your just stuff. Okay? They're going to want to pay for things. All right, let's go to situationships and karmics. Chanel says, gas me up. Yes. I love this. Whoever this is, singles, I feel like you're going to be very attracted to them. Okay, karmics and situationships. The I don't know pile. What messages do we have for them? You're dealing with somebody that's moving real slow. Are they trying to slow play you? Whoa. Trying to hide something. They're trying to hide something. And you're very intuitive. This person thinks they're going to outsmart you. Does it look like they're going to outsmart you? This is like, how much longer do you want to deal with this situation? They're being deceptive. Say you're giving this person a second chance. It's going to bite you in the behind. So I'm getting this person is really greedy. They're in scarcity. They're really frugal. Maybe if you guys are living together, they make everything your problem and you're like, how am I supposed to figure all of this out? Like, I need help. It doesn't feel like it's 50-50. Like, you guys are an energetic powerhouse and you're like, maybe you don't like admitting that you need help, but you're like, I need help. I need help. Oh my gosh, the devil. This person restricts you. Like, they're holding you back. I hate saying that. But this situation, this karmic, this I don't know, is only going to hold you back. They are hiding things. They're hiding a lot. We got the devil, the Four of Pentacles, and the moon. Like, let me see if I can find out what they're hiding. They're playing games. You're going to have a discovery or a realization. You're digging deep for the answers. You're studying this person. Like, you better walk that walk. You better talk that talk. Because you are playing the wrong one. I don't know. They're doing something there they should not be doing. I'm going to try to find out what it is because I'm nosy. Okay. We got trick or treat. They are not serious. They are with the shits. They are with the shits. They are unsure of their own intentions. They have a scarcity mindset. They've gone through an emotional or material loss. So they're just like in their own head ready to give up. So they're in sabotage mode and they're taking you along for the ride. Hi, Organic Slay. They're taking you along for the ride. Yeah, you guys are you're getting the green light to walk away from this person. Because it's going to be magical. You're going to get a wonderful new beginning. One that you're not expecting. So you guys are going to be going through a purge. You're going to let go of feeling wronged. Because I always tell you guys, when you get rid of somebody that is not for you, get ready to level up. Whether it's a job, a family, a person you're dating, every time you are really sure of what you deserve and you're like, I don't deserve that. Ew. Dusty. Leave a message at the beep. Every time you're sure of yourself, you're going to get promoted in love. You're going to get promoted at work. Every time. Every time. So right now you could be going through the emotions of anger, resentment, feeling wronged. Oh, I wasted time. But it's a lesson. Because now you know for the next one, what you will and will not put up with, you're saving room for a real one. You are being given the green light to go for it. Like, walk your walk and talk your talk because you don't need to deal with somebody that's full of it. Spirit is saying, use your head. Do not let your emotions control you. Your emotions will say, stay in this just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. But your head will tell you, you're the high priestess. What are we doing here? But really, what are we doing here? So think logically and rationally. And if you guys do that, you will be able to lick your wounds faster instead of having an ongoing battle, deal with their hurt and their past relationships, and you're going to be setting strong boundaries. You're going to be meeting someone where you are the light of their life, and they're going to inspire you to glow up, not drag you down. I tell you guys all the time, when you're in a relationship and you're not glowing up, they are not the right one. Okay? They are not the right one. If you feel like you are really struggling to glow up, or you are having to be lubricated socially, whether substances or alcohol, to even feel like you're glowing up, they are not the right one. If you are feeling drained, tired, now relationships, good ones have up and downs, but I mean continuously on a downslide. They are not. Because, you know, in a healthy relationship, sometimes we have to hold the mirror up for the other person. You know what I mean? Like, so they can heal and vice versa. And it's a give and take. This is not a give and take. This is a take. Okay? So, let's get into soulmates. Actually, no. I want to get... Hold on. Give me 2 messages for the singles. 2 messages for... Okay. Okay. So I wanted to pull from my love deck for the singles. You could be feeling like your ego is fragile and you're not happy because maybe it's just hard to be happy. You're learning how to be happy again. Those of you that are single. You guys have created walls to protect yourself. This is why you guys are shy. You're like, no, I've been hurt. I've been ran over, I've been effed over. So I'm creating these walls to protect myself. So that's what you guys are working on. You're shedding parts of your pride and your ego and where you feel fragile with rejection to let this person in. And while saying no to all these other people, for those of you in a karmic situation or a situationship, you feel like you're struggling with codependency. I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. You guys might jump from one broken relationship to the next. I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. And you are going to be letting go of this coping mechanism because your inner child is crying. Your inner child is crying out right now, saying that we need comfort and they aren't it. Do we want to end up like, you're needing comfort. Your inner child is needing comfort. And so what I like to do is think about, how would my inner child, like if it was here in the 3D, would they be comfortable with me dating this person, talking to this person? Because we always want to honor and shield and protect our inner child. And the person that you're dealing with in this karmic relationship, the situationship, they're not it. They are not it. But you are going to be working on codependency. You are going to be working on coping mechanisms. Dang, that is a big confirmation. I literally said codependency and coping mechanisms. Feeling like we have to get wound up or lubricated to even enjoy this person's company or to feel like we're doing okay. And I've done that as well in my addiction. Feeling like, oh, we're good, but it was me spiraling. So I hope that helps. Okay, let's get into relationships. Let's get into soulmates. Hi, Drea. Need one more for soulmates. Thank you. Okay. So my soulmates. I need to move slowly with this, but trust that I am moving even when it seems like I am not. Okay, you guys. Those of you guys that are with your soulmate or your divine counterpart, your twin flame, you guys are working on intimacy. You are working on trust. You could be with the right person. You could have been with them a real long time, but you still have trust issues. Like, there's a part of you that wants to sabotage. There's a part of you that thinks, oh, I'm sure deep down they're a piece of shit. And they're not. But you're like, but they could be. You're literally like, but Brittany, they could be. So what you're doing is you are being nudged to move slowly, to work through this. And Spirit is saying, tell them, like, I am working on things. I am working on trust. I am working on healing these wounds and intimacy. Thank you for giving me the space to do so. Even though I'm moving slowly, I am taking care of this. I am taking it seriously. Good for you guys. Oh. And then we project our patterns onto each other, and this makes it difficult to see what is real and what is fear-based thinking. So those two kind of tie together because you guys are starting to see as this twin flame, this divine counterpart, it's that mirror that I was talking about, where sometimes there are certain wounds that you're dealing with that you're trying to heal, and you project that, and then you're like, oh, I just did that. You guys are catching it. You are catching the patterns that you project so you can remove fear-based thinking. Good for you guys. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of stuff that you guys are acknowledging. And that's why I say when you're with the real one, you are growing together. When you're with the real one, you can resolve things and say, you know what? I'm a prideful person, but I shouldn't have said that to you. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. Because you do have a certain level of trust and faith in this person and vice versa. Okay? Okay. I'm going to pull from Romance Angels for soulmates and see what else I get. Remember, if you guys are on Patreon, if you guys have a message geared towards the next chapter. That's what you guys voted for. Okay, so my besties that are in the soulmate pile, you are getting ready to recapture romance and allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. you're going to be feeling more romantic. If you're not an affectionate, corny, mushy type of person and your person needs that, that's what you're going to be working on. You are seeing how much they need this. And then it's also going to help you. It's good for you too to be more playful, to get back into dating again and having more romance. Letting your, feeling more youthful again, having more fun. Maybe you guys have been in the house too long or working too much. You guys are going to put career and finance to the side for a little bit. Some of you guys are going to be letting your friends help you. Yeah, you guys are going to be going on a retreat where you get to disconnect from the world. That could be camping, a staycation, just getting away, going for a long drive, going for ice cream. I know some of my besties here really like ice cream. Okay. Anything else for soulmates? Yeah, you're just going to bring in more balance. You are definitely moving slow, but you are trusting more. This is like having your stuffed animal. You're like, I know this is going to bring balance. I know it's good for me to get out there, but I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. So you're doing it, bestie. You're doing it. Your training wheels will be off soon enough. And I love that for you guys. Okay. What was the other deck? I'm going to use this one. All right, I'm going to pull out one more message for the soulmates and one more message for the collective. I feel like you're going to be tempted a lot, bestie, my soulmates. You are definitely a rule breaker. You don't have a traditional relationship. Okay, you guys have a lot of like outside judgment right now with people that are like, that's not how a regular relationship. How would they know? Are they with their divine counterpart? We don't care about what they said. We don't care. Hi, Annette. Welcome to VIP. Whoa. Start having more fun. Time is going to fly. Remember, you're jumping timeline, so time is getting ready to fly. You might as well be enjoying every minute. Every minute. Because you're moving towards adventure. So you're going to be like, oh my gosh, everything it just went so fast. It's like gone already. Okay, let me pull out this deck. Might need the book. Not sure. Okay, message for the collective. Give me a minute to shuffle this. This is a new deck, so it like wants to stick together. Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Get ready to receive, bestie. As you jump on this timeline, you have ancestors that are like, let me show you the way. This is a gift. Meeting these new connections. Let me show you that these people are good for you. Let me show you which way adventure is. Why don't you trust? Like, trust that there are all these gifts coming in. Let me, let's see, number 9. But you guys are definitely going through a paradigm shift. You're definitely seeing a lot of angel numbers. I'm getting 8s, though. I feel like you guys are seeing 888, 818, 808. Okay. Divine Feminine Wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself to what you're experiencing now. This wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as a reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire and to become what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can manifest your dreams and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your experiences each day. So this ties it all together with a big fat bow. No pun intended. This is telling you guys, you are wanting to jump like a million steps when you need to start having the adventure now. And the adventure, when you want to do things that are just familiar, is like right outside your front door. The adventure is right outside your front door. But you're like, no, only Bob can cut my hair. That's it. Can't get a new barber. That's the only person. But God is saying, you have an interview, you have an important meeting, are you gonna miss all of those things and go shabby? I don't freaking think so. Those new experiences are right outside your front door. So you guys are seeing, surrender any plans, and nourish these new experiences. The universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all that you're meant to be. So affirm it below. I am becoming all that I am meant to be. Your life is about to be in full bloom. Over the course of the next 2 years, as you jump this timeline, your whole life is changing. Your housing is changing. And I'm strongly getting that you guys are going to have real estate and helping others have housing. So that tells me that a lot of my besties here that this message is for, you've been without a home like me. You have been homeless and on the street like me, or you've slept in your car like me, or you've jumped from couch to couch like me, or you've been homeless a couple of times like me, okay? And so you want to help provide something to help others that are, maybe battling with evictions or low income housing, or, maybe they've gone through a messy divorce or something traumatic. Like, you guys want to help people with that. Maybe it's going to be a sober living house. Whatever it is, you guys are going to be given the tools. This adventure is right outside your front door, and overnight you are jumping timelines. Okay, remember, you are not of this world. You are definitely a late bloomer. You are remembering your gifts, and they are being activated at this time. You guys let me know down below in the comments after the live stream ends if you guys like the love portion, if it helps you a lot, and let me know what adventures you would like to go on. Let me know if this resonates to the letter, because I feel like whoever it is for, it resonates. Okay, this is groundbreaking, happiness that is being highlighted in your life, and I feel like it's going to supercharge you. You are meant to supercharge the world, and your angels are like, this, all you have to do is go here. You're going to feel magnetic, electric. And you're like, oh my gosh, I love that. So it's like traveling is going to open doors, learning new cultures, going from city to city. This is supposed to energize you, re-energize you, and just make you feel electric. You feel me? Thank you, Annette. I want to be a realtor. Yeah, I kept getting real estate strongly. So maybe some of you guys are going to be selling houses, or teaching real estate, or getting your own firm. Whatever you guys are doing, it's going to be a big deal, because you are going to be monetizing many gifts. There is a lot of money coming in that you are not expecting, because you are letting go of how it comes to you. Because you don't want it tied to resentment, or having to, Johnny, you told me you were going to give me money for the electric bill, and you didn't. And then you finally get the money and you're like, forget it. It's just tied to all this anger. So you're letting go of how it comes to you, which is you being in this divine feminine energy. So everything is in full bloom. Get ready, bestie. You are being activated. You feel me? Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Smash the hit the bell, duh. If you guys are looking for an app to do your affirmations or ask formations on, you guys can use the Parrot app. You can record your voice. It's free. It will play your voice on a loop. You can also add music to it. Whatever you guys want to do, it is very helpful when you feel like you're getting off track. You can also do gratitude, or gratitude affirmations, lucky affirmations, whatever you want to do for yourself. If you're very particular about the subliminals that you listen to, or the affirmations or askformations that you listen to on different platforms. Okay, so yes, Patreon is next. Okay, if you are on members only, you guys get 3 to 4 early access videos along with other content that I watch, that I share with you. And then if you guys are on Patreon, which is the link in the description box, it is $11.11 US a month. You guys get 4 messages that are personal AF, where I read for a smaller audience. It is blunt and accurate, and it is the closest thing that you can get from me that's like a personal reading at a smidge of the cost, okay? My personal readings used to be $100 for 70 to 100 for 20 minutes. And you guys get more than that on Patreon. So for the price of a cheeseburger and some french fries, you can get Wifey ad-free, 4 videos a month. That is the link at the top of the description box. This video is sponsored by moi. Okay? I love you guys so much. I can't wait to talk to you guys in the comments. I'm going to be gone for a couple of days, so enjoy the playlist, whether you're on Patreon, members only, or YouTube. You guys all each have your own library of content that you can watch and you can shuffle for divine guidance. Okay? Bye, guys. I know, Frank, it's not bad. It's a really good deal. It's a really good deal because I want it to be affordable. I used to have all types of tiers, and I'm like, you know what? $11, like that's the price of some fast food. We'll just do that. And it's a lot of content. And as long as you are on Patreon, you have access to everything I've ever made in almost 2 years. That's a lot of content with no ads. So it's definitely worth it. We got a lot of besties on Patreon. I'm very grateful. And yeah, I can't wait to talk to you guys in the comments. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Enjoy the replay if you guys are at work or on the road. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for you guys. Remember, you are not of this world. You're jumping timelines overnight. The adventure is right outside your front door. It's right outside your front door. So I'm so excited for you guys. All right. Love you. Take your time, please. I know. I used to just take like one day, and now I'm like, nah, I need to take 2 or more. So I'm definitely a workaholic in recovery, and I love hanging out with you guys. You guys are my best friends on the internet, and I'm just very grateful. But yeah, I'm going to spend some family time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.